the Asian monsoon, Earth's mightiest weather system. First off, let's talk about what a monsoon actually is. In simple terms, it's a seasonal change in wind direction that brings heavy rainfall to a region. But the Asian monsoon takes this to a whole new level. It affects nearly half of the world's population, from India to China, and even reaches as far north as Siberia. Now, here's a fun fact. The word monsoon comes from the Arabic word mausim, which means season or change in wind direction. So, even though the Arabian Peninsula doesn't get much rain from the monsoon, it still feels its influence through the shifting winds. But what makes the Asian monsoon so special? Two things: the intense rainfall in the Indian subcontinent and the way it extends beyond the tropics into temperate and even subarctic regions in East Asia. Let's start with India and Bangladesh, where the monsoon is most well known. The lives of over 1.5 billion people in this region are heavily dependent on the timing and intensity of the monsoon rains. It's not an exaggeration to say that their survival and economic well-being are tied to this weather system. Talk about high stakes. Moving on to East Asia, we find the lesser-known but equally impressive part of the monsoon. Although it's not as intense as its Indian counterpart, the East Asian monsoon covers a much larger area, affecting countries like China, Japan, and even parts of Russia. So, what causes this incredible weather system? It's a combination of factors, but the two main players are the seasonal movement of the Intertropical Convergence Zone and the heating and cooling of the massive Asian landmass. The ITCZ is like a giant atmospheric band that follows the sun, bringing heavy rainfall along with it. In the summer, the ITCZ moves northward, pulling moisture-laden winds from the oceans onto the continent. This is when the monsoon magic happens. The Tibetan Plateau also plays a crucial role by intensifying the low-pressure system over India, turning the monsoon into a supercharged rainfall machine. But the monsoon isn't just about rain, it's also about the dry season. As the ITCZ retreats southward in the winter, high pressure builds up over Central Asia, causing dry, continental winds to blow out towards the oceans. It's like a giant atmospheric game of tug-of-war. Now, let's take a virtual tour of the Asian monsoon's impact across different regions. In India, the Western Ghats Mountains act as a barrier, forcing the moisture-rich winds upward and causing heavy rainfall along the coast. Cities like Mumbai experience an astonishing amount of rain during the monsoon season. But that's nothing compared to the wettest places on Earth, found in the Indian state of Meghalaya. The towns of Mawsynram and Cherrapunji compete for the title of the world's wettest place, thanks to the monsoon winds slamming against the eastern Himalayas. In just 1 month, these places receive more rain than most cities do in an entire year. As we move into China, the monsoon's influence becomes more subtle but still significant. The rains gradually decrease as the winds lose moisture over land, but the monsoon still brings vital water to the region. Japan and Korea also experience the monsoon, with a mix of rainy summers and dry winters. Believe it or not, the monsoon's reach extends all the way to Siberia. Although the rains are much less intense by the time they arrive in this frigid region, it's still a testament to the incredible power and scale of the Asian monsoon. Of course, with great power comes great responsibility, and the monsoon is no exception. Variations in the monsoon's strength can lead to droughts or devastating floods, affecting millions of lives. It's a reminder that even the mightiest weather systems are delicately balanced and deeply connected to our planet's climate. So, there you have it, the mind-boggling story of the Asian monsoon. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the world's largest weather system. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Planetic for more fascinating stories about our incredible planet.